Maritime Environmental Compliance, New York Shipping Conference. Summary of U.S. enforcement. All types of commercial vessels, U.S. and foreign flag. Corporate, $133 million in criminal fines since 1998, plus restitution, community service, and probation with court-supervised environmental compliance programs. Individual targets, 19 years of incarceration since 1998. Crimes committed for financial motive. Most cases involve deliberate discharges of tons of waste oil, sludge, and other pollutants, intentional bypassing of pollution prevention equipment, and falsification of vessel records to deceive port authorities. Concealment, discharges made at night, hiding of bypass equipment, use of dispersants, tricking of OCM, falsification of oil record book and tank sounding log, etc. Most cases involve obstruction of justice, witness tampering, destruction of evidence, alteration of documents, perjury. Detection. Remote sensing, routine inspections, enhanced physical and record inspections, targeting, marine casualty investigations, mystery spill investigations, referrals from foreign countries. Prosecution goals. Protect the environment, assure accurate ship records and verbal statements to port authorities, deter future criminal conduct, punish deliberate and intentional violations, create an even playing field where law-abiding companies are not disadvantaged. Each of these vessels was ISM certified and had passed class, flag, and port state inspections. USV MSC Ship Management, Hong Kong, Ltd. Bypass pipes and hoses found in a USCG inspection on May 16, 2005. Approximately 40 cubic meters of sludge and a larger quantity of bilge waste discharged in approximately 6 months. Oil record book and a sounding log were falsified to conceal discharges. Crew members directed to lie to the Coast Guard by senior ship engineers and by shoreside managers. Documents concealed on the ship, computer printer disabled, alarm printout hidden, and false statements made to USCG. MSC Alina bypass, discharge to overboard valve, suction side. MSC Alino WS bypass, portable Weldon pump and flexible rubber hose used to bypass the oil water separator. USB MSC Ship Management. Summary: Corporate Defendant, MSC Ship Management, Hong Kong Gulton. Charges: conspiracy, obstruction, false statements, and act to prevent pollution from ships. Criminal fine: $10 million. Community service: $500,000. National Fish and Wildlife Foundation to fund nonprofit organizations to provide environmental education to seafarers, including how to report environmental crimes to the U.S. Coast Guard. Probation: 5 years. Subject to the terms of an environmental compliance plan. Individuals: Chief Engineer pleaded guilty to charges of conspiracy, obstruction, false statements, and act to prevent pollution from ships. Second Engineer pleaded guilty to charges of act to prevent pollution from ships. Procedures to achieve compliance: increase shoreside accountability, waste stream audit and minimization, upgrade best available technology, OWS, OCM, incinerator, ODME, MSDS, etc. Flexible budget for environmental compliance, establish formal written policies. Corporate compliance statement: operational procedures regarding storage, treatment, and disposal of each waste stream, and testing, use, and maintenance of equipment, record keeping and log entry requirements, job position descriptions, rewards and punishment for compliance/non-compliance. Conduct internal/external audits at sea that are designed to investigate compliance, operational testing of key equipment while vessel is underway using actual waste streams, provide meaningful training, develop direct communication with crew, reward compliance and penalize non-compliance, install control devices, e.g. tags, seals, and lock boxes that will send a message to employees, and provide a check on shipboard conduct. Verify. Enhanced physical inspections, operational tests, document analysis, crew certifications, address motives. Addressing motives to save on cost of offloading waste in port. Response: emphasize environmental compliance. Have waste removal available in every port. Minimize waste stream. Have flexible budget for environmental compliance. Remove any financial incentives for crew to pollute. Reward compliance. Punish violators to save on cost of parts and to save maintenance time necessary if equipment used properly. Response: emphasize environmental compliance. Have waste removal available in every port. Minimize waste streams. Have flexible budget for environmental compliance. Remove any financial incentives for crew to pollute. Reward compliance. Punish violators. Make essential parts a budget arts line item. Make port engineer responsible for having spares on board. Consider need for equipment upgrade. Corporate culture. Environmental compliance perceived to be low priority in relation to other priorities. Response: emphasize environmental compliance. Display top-level environmental commitment through training, policies, audits, etc. Make environmental compliance a positive factor in personnel evaluations. Reward compliance. Punish violators. Emphasize importance through audits, its turnover, maintenance schedules, and shoreside supervision. Communication with those directly responsible. Consider additional staffing. Equipment not operable. Response: emphasize environmental compliance. Determine root cause. Consider upgrade. Minimize waste streams. Make operability everyone responsibility. Open lines of communication with shore and flexible budget to handle contingencies. Fear of losing job. Blind obedience to authority. Response: all of the above. Address cultural issues. Establish direct lines for reporting violations. Reward and protect employees who make internal reports. Zero tolerance for retaliation against employees who report violators. Report violators to flag state and to port state authorities. No fear of getting caught or being subjected to consequences by employer. Response: create shoreside and shipboard accountability. Establish internal procedures that make violations more difficult to commit without detection. Reward and protect employees who make internal reports. Punish violators. Zero tolerance for retaliation against employees who report violators. Report violators to flag state and to port state authorities. How to encourage internal reporting. Establish clear environmental policies. Take measures to convince employees that owner/operator really wish to comply fully with all applicable laws, including MARPOL. Display top-level commitment to environmental compliance. Establish direct and anonymous lines of communication to senior management with regard to environmental and safety matters. Zero tolerance for retaliation against those that report violations. Zero tolerance for violations. Reward employees who report violations. Establish safety and environmental compliance as positive factors in employee evaluations. Technical approaches. Control devices. Uniquely numbered environmental tags on flanges to prevent unauthorized bypassing. Use of seals on overboard valves and cross connections. Placards. Surveillance cameras. Use of tamper-resistant recorder systems, alarms, and printouts to verify equipment operation, valve position, flow, OWS, PPM, incineration, position, etc. Lock boxes/cages on monitoring equipment. Interlocks to prevent tricking of monitoring equipment. Use of meters to record equipment front time and volume for all engine room pumps. Installation of best available technology, OWS, OCM, incinerator, ODME, MSDS, etc. Upgrade related equipment to minimize waste production, pre-processing of waste, staged operations. Increase tank capacity for various waste streams. System modification to allow in-port testing of treatment systems and development of class-approved test procedures. Sampling and testing of waste streams and effluent to verify technology. Use of cleaning agents consistent with equipment design and capability. Response dictates outcomes. DOJ and EPA have existing voluntary disclosure programs that can lead to non-prosecution or leniency as appropriate. A company under investigation may choose to cooperate, including waive privilege and work product doctrine, and provide the government with facts from an internal investigation. Conduct a comprehensive internal investigation and determine root causes. Audit entire fleet and take prompt and effective remedial measures to achieve fleet-wide compliance. Promptly and thoroughly produce requested records, take disciplinary action taken against violators, support seafarers, accept responsibility. How a company responds to an investigation may be factored into the outcome of the case, as well as help determine the company's future image. Why do senior engineers and other crew members deliberately risk their liberty, career, and company's image? Why does a convicted company continue to commit crimes while on probation? Why does a company under investigation continue to commit crimes? Why have senior engineers deliberately tricked newly installed anti-tricking equipment? Why do port engineers, class, ISM auditors, and flag states not find and or not report evidence of bypassing to the owner/operator or to port state authorities? Why do flag administrations not take any action against ship, owner, operator, or crew members who have been convicted of intentional MARPOL violations and deliberate falsification of records? Why have ISM auditors not recorded major nonconformities against ship, owner, or operator after a criminal conviction? Why do insurance clubs pay criminal costs? Lessons learned. Class, flag state, and port state certifications do not alone provide assurance of compliance. Operator needs to minimize waste streams, know how much waste is generated, establish correct procedures, and budget. Operator has ultimate responsibility for establishing corporate compliance culture. Experience shows many crew members engage in illegal conduct to benefit employer or to preserve job. Control procedures and devices alone cannot guarantee compliance. Environmental crimes represent a management failure. Environmental noncompliance is usually an indication of other noncompliance and management deficiencies. Cost of noncompliance is going up.